So today I'm gonna give you a video of my current AR-15 gun collection. And I'm not a gun channel, but I do prep, and I'm consider myself to kind of stay ahead of the game, and just in case some shit was to pop off. But anyways, I'm gonna show you my current AR-15 collection. And I have some high-end ARs here and some uh, what I would consider some budget bills. But I'll start here. Uh, the very first AR I bought, I called myself buying one that I would be able to depend on, and buy one, cry once type thing. But then the bug bit me. I couldn't just have one. I had to have more than one. But this is the first one I bought, and you know, it is a high-end AR-15, but it is quality everywhere. This is emits quality, and it is a POF Renegade Plus, 16 inch. Um, as you can see, this rifle has the MFT minimalist stock, has the POF flat trigger. That is their own trigger. It's about a 3.5 pound trigger, very light. It has ambidextrous safety. It has a bolt catch and release. Of course, the 16-inch M-LOK rail, and their own uh, muzzle brake there. I've just put a little Enforce 400 lumen light on the top there. It does not have any current backup iron sights. I'm using a Vortex. I think that is a Strike Force. But I gotta say, for a budget optic, that optic is really clear. Has a very crisp dot. So it's going to be, not the highest end optic, but it definitely serves a purpose. But this is my very first AR-15 I've ever bought, the POF Renegade Plus. Um, the next AR you see here is the BCM uh, uh, Arrow Forge Hammer. Uh, it is a 14.5 inch key mod rail uh, rifle. I've also put the BCM bronze bolt carrier group in here. It has pretty much stock everything. It does not have an optic yet. I'm waiting. I ordered Trijicon MRO to come on to put on it. It's not it came in the mail yet, but I put some Troy battle sights on it, flip up iron sights, and I left everything else stock. The trigger is BCM's gunfighter trigger, um, about a 4.5 pound trigger, but very crisp. I don't know if I'll change that trigger out. I kind of like that trigger because I'm using this gun more so for like a home defense rifle. So I don't want something that's too light for my home defense. But yeah, that's the BCM. Um, the next rifle here is the M&P. This is called the Smith & Wesson M&P 15T. So the T stands for uh, the Crimson Trace laser that it came with. I've done a few things to this rifle, not much. I left the laser setup the same. I did put an MFT minimalist stock on here, which is like a grayish color here. It doesn't match with my uh, rail handle here. It doesn't match the same. It's not the same color, but I just make it work. I did put in a flat Geisley SDE trigger in this gun. and put a Holosun. I think that's a Holosun 43B. So, and that Holosun has a crisp dot too. I feel confident with it. Also put in, looks like a Radiant Raptor charging handle on that gun. So that is my I've I probably shoot that gun more. It has a 16-inch barrel. It has what they call 5R rifling. So it's a 1 and 8 twist, 5R rifling, melanite barrel, and it's accurate. I'll tell you that now. I mean, I don't know if it will last as long as some of the cold hammer forged barrels, but I'm not shooting like thousands of rounds a week, so I don't think I'll wear it out. But it is very accurate. Very nice gun. I don't see a lot of videos about this gun, but let me tell you right now, it's not a short stepper by any means. The M&P 15T. The next rifle here is a build. It's a budget build. It consists of a Aero Precision lower, a PSA upper with the Geisley rail. So it is a carbine linked gas system with the Geisley rail. It's one of the PSA's, I say upper tier, upper assemblies. It's about $4.99, I think it was. And I did put a Hyperfire flat trigger in there. I did not put that shoe that comes with that trigger on this gun because I kind of like how it feels flat. So just so you know, the Hyperfire trigger is I would put it equivalent to the Geisley trigger. It's just I will say this in comparison to the Geisley trigger, that Hyperfire trigger does hammer. The hammer hits harder. So when you do pull that trigger, it's just a audible bang. So that's that gun there. Good gun. Got the cold hammer forged barrel, 16-inch carbine linked upper there. So then over here I do have a budget build. This is a PSA Freedom rifle, and I did put I think I put a STR stock on here. And just so you know, the polished trigger that comes on the PSA rifle is pretty good. I don't know if I'd change that. I mean, it's just a pretty good trigger. So it does not have a cold hammer forged barrel. It is a normal a nitride barrel, but it gets the job done. Next rifle is another I'm sorry. It's a Daniel Defense. Now this rifle I just got in the mail yesterday. It is brand new. So I haven't shot it yet. Can't speak on it much, but I don't have to say much about Daniel Defense. It's a DDM4 V7, all stock. Just so you know, prove it to you that I just bought it. There it goes. It says it was made on the 8th of July, not the 19th. So it is a brand new gun, but it is awesome. So I'm gonna trying to get a couple of shots down range in it very soon. Next gun is my actual home defense rifle. That's why it is has a magazine there. It's not loaded currently. It doesn't have one in the chamber, but this is the gun I use to defend my home. This is a BCM 14.5-inch M-LOK rail. I did put a minimalist stock on it. It does have a Aimpoint Patrol optic on it. It does have some iron sights, as well as a Enforce 800 lumen light. So this is the one I choose. If somebody wants to come to my house, that's what I'm going after them with. The next rifle is the Go to Hell rifle, and this is a BCM barrel forged hammer, 16-inch M-LOK rail. Did put some Troy battle sights on there. Does have the BCM hand stop. Everything else is stock on this. It has a new SOP mod stock that BCM makes. I did put the ambidextrous charging handle BCM, and you know, if shit were to ever hit the fan, this is the one I'm grabbing. So, you know, I feel like this rifle will last me however long I need it. So, but yeah, this is my current AR-15 collection. You know, I do prep. I do prep just in case something were to go down, and I think it's smart to do that. Anyways, peace out.